Hey guys, Fire here from InDepth Gaming. I'm bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out Aztech Forgotten Gods. This game is developed and published by Lienzo and released on March 10th, 2022 for a price of $29.99. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a different kind of review than what you're normally used to hearing from me. Frankly, I don't have a lot of good things to say about this game at all. Realistically, the best thing I think I can say about this game is that fortunately it can be completed in under 2 hours, as there's an achievements that ask for this, as well as a couple people have already, I believe, painstakingly made guides for the first hour and a half of this game. Now, Aztec of the Forgotten Gods, on paper, seems like a fun game, but in practicality, it's missing and lacking in a lot of different areas. Visually, it feels like you're playing an original Xbox game or a game that might have been in the original generation for the Xbox 360, such as like games like Cameo Elements of Power. Um, but that being said, like the gameplay you're seeing here is probably about 30-40 minutes in. Um, it misses the mark on a lot of things. Um, you would think that there was actual audio and narration happening in this game. The narration that comes from the characters talking and dialogue is basically them reading about 4 or 5 sentences of the entire phrases that they have while playing. Now, I've tried this on a couple different consoles and even tried to see if I thought the game was buggy or something. So just to kind of show you for yourself, I'm going to crank the volume up pretty high.
Huh?
They, yeah, just listen to the narration a little bit between them. For a game that's $30, I would expect something a lot more than just subtle chuckles and little hints and nods. At a game that's really not doing a lot for you visually, a lot of things are very static and stiff when it comes to playing, and there's nothing really in this game that's going to surprise you. Visually, it's bad. There's going to be a lot of instances in this game where you're going to see elements like the characters' arms and stuff clipping through each other, little bits of lag spikes, and loading screens that can periodically just be kind of wonky. As you can see here, looking at her arm with the glove, you can see it clipping in and out of her leg and that little garment that she's wearing. It seems like the world itself got a lot of love and attention, but the characters themselves and the way the animation and flow works really didn't. Things don't feel like they mesh well together, and even audio wise, I don't really have anything I could say because there isn't really any like immersive soundtrack. You get very little things in terms of interactions with audio and just any dialogue or anything. And for me, like a game, especially wanting a $30 price point, you're half the price of a AAA title. Yes, I understand price points in studios and small versus big. Yeah, that's a whole different argument and a different discussion another day. But when we see smaller, indie titles that can at least come in with some background music or, a little more polish, this game definitely feels like it was in the early, alpha period of it when they were like, okay, let's just release it, we're done. And it shows. It shows in the animation. It shows in the way the characters interact. Their eyes, like just looking at their eyes, like nothing feels like it has life. It just feels like I'm playing a comic book that I'm flipping through that ultimately I wish I could get a refund on. And that's kind of the vibe I get with Aztec Forgotten Gods. The story is kind of lackluster. It gives the appearance that there's going to be some fun, joy, and excitement. And what there really is, kind of boring, just button mashing for the most part. And it doesn't really change or liven up your gameplay experience. Overall, if I have to give an opinion for Aztec of the Forgotten Gods, I'm definitely going to recommend you pass on this. Even though you can get the full 1,000 in about 2 hours, I really don't think it's worth that $30 price point. I think this game should easily be a $10 game, and then maybe we'd have a differing opinion on the game a little bit, but I don't recommend this. As you can see, just the hair and animation doesn't work clipping through here on the scene that's on screen. And for me, overall, this game is just a big miss. If you have a different opinion or played Aztec Forgotten Gods, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you enjoyed about the game, because for me, it's been really hard to find anything to like and enjoy. It just seems very stale and boring, and it's really easy to just get simply distracted and want to pull out your phone and watch a video or play another game for the most part. Outside of that, though, if you want to know more about the game or have questions, please let me know down below in the comments. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And I hope we catch you guys next time. If you're looking for another game, I'd recommend checking out some other reviews on our channel. We've got tons of them. So, or if you need recommendations for other games, drop a message down in the comments. We'll catch you next time.